Look, it's not all about the money. Sometimes in life, it's about what you do. Today we're playing insider trading. I wanted to kind of continue the conversation from my last video and kind of talk a little bit about just recognizing things that you value in life. Um, and we're going to play this new game at the same time. This looks like a good trade to me. Concept of the game is very simple. You're building this deck at the bottom, and you're trying to get profitable trades. We lost money! I am a terrible investor. But it's not all about the money. I learned in that scenario, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Look, I am not, by any means, in a position where I, make a ton of money. But one thing I do kind of recognize is, in a lot of ways, I regret just kind of picking a job right away. One thing that I really feel is that I kind of wish I found a job that would have resonated with me a lot more. My job, I do not use my filmmaking or creative skills, and I really feel that. And I don't know, it feels bad when I really want to kind of use my creative skills and I get very few opportunities to actually do that in my job, and that's how a lot of people feel. But it's kind of one of those things where if you have that situation where you can use your skills, it's really valuable when you can do that. And the whole point is time is really important and precious, your passions are really important and precious, and kind of recognizing that not everything has to be about this grind culture or making a 20% increase on your assets and beating the target goal for the week. So really simple concepts overall, and just really important. Grant the trigger to the right +2. Okay. That's not what that said at all, but that's okay. Random negative. Let's do a bull trap. And I'm going to be honest, let's just do a bird. I don't want to really waste any rerolls at this point, and I've got 17 tokens, or I can delete. Or I can give a bonus to a trigger. Let's get another one of these. Last 3 cards trigger extra. Every time I hit a combo, get plus 12%. Even then if I have negative combos. So, point of the game, if we get 3 of the same type of market indicator cards, as the game calls them, if we get 5 of those, I think I said 3 at first, but I meant 5, you'll get a combo, which is really good. If you don't, that's fine, but combos are really powerful, and you can also remove tokens. So in this case, I have a really good day. I'll increase the value a ton. I probably shouldn't have done that in reality because this is the price. So right now I can buy 10 of them roughly, maybe 11. No, just 10. Why does it? There we go. But I can also skip for extra tokens. So I don't know if does the price increase when you don't buy? I don't know. I'm going to just trade anyway because this looks like it'll be big. We'll get rid of this bowl. They actually changed the visuals, I think. I don't think before it looked like that. Really simple game in concept, though. But it's not all about the money. It's about having fun along the way. That was what I wanted to yap about. The reason I've been kind of feeling this is something I think I've mentioned. I have a journal. And that's something I kind of go through pretty often. I'm going to re-roll this. Flock. Deletes birds. Sounds kind of nice. We'll go with that. It's a little bit silly. Yeah, I journal pretty often. And one thing for a while that I was kind of feeling was all this dread about not getting to do the things that I really want to. And so just giving myself the opportunity to kind of recognize these are the things I want is really big. So writing down goals that you have or things you value can actually be really good. And it's a lot more than the money, I think, a lot of the times. The one problem now, and this is a problem for everyone, which is I think why so many people value money, is to kind of exist in the world, you have to have money. So while I enjoy my job, there are other job opportunities that I've found and could do. It's just they don't pay the bills. And so that's one thing. Like, I really wish I could do some of those opportunities. I want to do like creative advertising or copywriting. I really enjoy those, but I can't because for some reason those jobs pay a lot less, even though it's kind of this niche experience. And so I'm in this weird situation where the things I want to do don't pay enough, but the thing I'm doing does not allow me to advance my skills. And so I'm in this kind of limbo state, and it's not bad by any means. But I think just kind of if I had recognized in the beginning that I'd be kind of in this, I might have changed how I actually went about. And I'm gonna skip here, so let's try and reduce the price. We'll just leave it like that. I can't make a combo or anything, so we're gonna skip. Yeah, I wish I had kind of thought about that when I was actually applying for jobs and things, is like what I'm going to value. Because after graduating college, my first thing was like, I need a paycheck. This is how much I need for my paycheck. And I had some really lowball offers for salary. 38,500 was a number I was putting on some jobs because copywriting and marketing for some reason pays really terribly. Which I think is sad because the work that I'm willing to do in that role is pretty high. Then we'll be active for 5 days. Delete a random card in queue every time a combo is triggered. I have to confirm it. I don't have the money to not. Okay. Just don't do combos. Got it. And we're going to actually take the bull trap. And we're down 11%. We do have enough for a perk. FOMO! FOMO is really good. If the price rises, I buy a share, even if my balance, if I don't have enough. So right now my balance, I don't know how much it is. I have $1,000. If this goes over 1,000, I'll still be able to buy one. So that's really good. And I don't want any combos because it'll delete a card. Although in this case, I wouldn't actually care because it wouldn't be that bad. And now I gotta think, is there a way to move so that this bird is right next to... There isn't. Not and get this bull right there. Which is too bad. So I'm gonna go like that. And 8%. Oh, math is so hard for me. I think this is an up day. I'm gonna be honest. I should have gotten rid of that 3% bear. I did it anyway. Didn't even mean to. Oh, that's a bull trap. I'm silly. Yes, that was what I was talking about originally. Sorry. Did we gain? We did. We gained 9%. Okay, that's good. Awesome. What was I talking about? You were supposed to remind me. Where was I? What was... Oh, I was talking about... getting to do things and stuff like that. So yeah, I was applying for this job. It was a marketing job. It was specifically social media management. So I'd be managing like 10 companies' social medias. And they actually said that the amount I had put was way too high. And I put 38,500 for a yearly salary. That's not high at all, especially for where I was trying to move. So yeah, it kind of sucked because it was like, yeah, that's not good at all. But they said I had this high salary. I felt like I was like, man, am I really asking for that much? Not even a livable wage. And then I did the math on my current job. I make $45,000 a year. I make just barely over 20 an hour before I take out my benefits and things like that. So I get healthcare because I'm a state employee. I get other benefits that are pretty cool as well. So, you know, I happily get monkey deleted and modify price. I don't want that. I'd take a bear. So I get other benefits. I get free college and things like that. So if I want to get a master's, that's free for me. There's other things too. I get free like therapy and things like that. If I were to do anything, I think I'd want to get diagnosed, like see if I do have ADHD or not, because I've had friends who mention I probably do. My brother was recently diagnosed with ADHD. So anyway, point being said, there's a lot of nice benefits, but I make roughly 20 an hour, which is what I made working with my dad's tree service. The difference was when you're actually doing tree work, it's very fulfilling during the day because you're working outside, you're building a sweat, you're doing something, but then visually too, the progress you make, someone else can see. And that was really nice for me. For me, that was really impactful because it's, hey, all this work that I'm doing does have a payoff, which was really nice. However, in my current job, it's not like I don't have that. It's just that it's not as noticeable. And so it really is just that I wish I had more. Oh, I should have done that differently. I should have done that bowl. Can I undo? That would have been great. The reason I wanted to do the bowl is so it would also get deleted. But we deleted this bird. Wait, why did we get a negative? Oh, the monkey. Did we still gain? I think we gained. I wasn't paying attention. This game's too tough for me, clearly. I'm losing pretty bad right now because I need to make a lot of money pretty quick. Where are we at on this one card? I've been trying to build the flock, but I haven't built literally anything else. And I'm going to delete, I think, this bear. I forgot to press it. Delete that bear. Then we can start. Okay, let's lock in for a second. Let's lock in. Move the eagle first. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I haven't been able to build a combo in a while. And then... So that'll be 10%. This is a good day. This is a good day. That's how we're saying it. Yeah. So I really value being able to actually work hands-on and do things just because I get to kind of see what I'm actually doing. That's really impactful for me. But the thing is, like, my current job, it's nice because I get air conditioning and I get to stay inside. So there's a lot of things that make it super nice. It's just one of those things where, I don't know, there's a trade-off to it. And that's just kind of how I've been feeling for a while, is like, man, this trade-off, you know, I didn't think it would be quite this way, and that's kind of how it is. So just kind of value what you actually can be doing at your work. I think that's really impactful. I'm going to move this here, and then we're going to actually remove this chimp. Okay, I did get a combo, and that should counteract the negatives here. But maybe what I'll do is I'll do this, so then I'm getting plus 5%, minus 5%, 0. This should give me plus 10, 0, right? The music is sick, too, for this game. Oh, wow! Oh my god. I did not realize it counts the things farther away as adjacent, so I got to delete twice as many things because of that combo. And look at that increase. Oh my god. 50% in a day? That's actually insane. We really figured that one out. Good thing we used our tokens. Recession spawn scales with last week's prices. Switch to short selling. Trades will now profit from price falls and lose from price. No. You must select extra options in card select. Okay. I can't do anything else, so. Choose 2 negative cards, choose 2 positive cards. How many bowls do I have left? I have plenty. Bull? Do I have a bear? Wait. No, that is just a bear. That is straight up a bear. And then monkey see, monkey do. Yeah. I like that. That's fine. And then I can get an extra trigger. I'm going to extra trigger this because it's 10%, and that's huge. Okay. We're getting lost in the sauce quite a bit here. What was I talking about? The job I applied to. Getting to value things. So yeah, you should value things other than money is the point of this video. If there's even a point to this video, honestly. This is a terrible draw. And what is today? Today is Monday. The thing is, I think this still goes up. I don't like it. So I'm gonna skip. I don't like this. We killed the bear with this poacher card. Yeah, we went up just a tiny bit, plus 4%. Just trying to watch what I'm spending here. Flock is good, but I want it to not delete the other flock. Honestly, what if I just got another bear trap? Does that just work on normal bears or just any bears? I think it works on any bears. Okay. This is terrible in concept, I guess. My bad, guys. And my deck is getting very huge. What I want to do is I want to move a lot of things. Okay. That would be really expensive, though, is the problem. If I move this bird, I give this the bonus. It's going to start getting bigger. I really can't do that. I think if I were doing anything, I'd rather... rather get rid of this bear, I guess. And we'll just call that. I think this is a positive because the big flock is here. And that triggers like 3 times because I've given it so many bonuses. Get rid of the bear. We got FOMO somewhere in there. 122%. That's amazing. We need to start selling, though, because we've got a big profit coming. Bird and investor. If adjacent to an investor or bird, plus 7%. That's a bird. And we're going to do those because they delete themselves. Okay, we're chilling. We're in a good spot here. You're adjacent to a bird. Or an investor, huh? What can I do to put you next to another investor? I completely lost my yapping. Give me a second here while I lock in. We're going to do that. I know the problem is I'm going to get all these gains and then remove them by a percentage, but this should be a pretty big day. Yes. That was scary for a second. Wasn't it? That was not a big day, by the way. That was not big at all. I forgot how percentages work. This card has all types. Oh, wow. That's actually super cool. I'm taking that right away. Do I have bear traps still? I do have bear traps still. So, bear trap. Bird, bird. We have such a massive deck at this point. I mean, it is uncanny. I really need a combo. Is what I need. Now you're technically a bear, so the bear would die there. But what I want to do is I want to delete that bear. And I guess I trade on this. It's only Thursday. I don't need to spend a bunch of tokens on nothing. That being said, it should be kind of big. The price is getting huge. I have negative value. Why do I have negative value? Because this is so high? I see, because it's so high. Well, we have enough money now. So now we need to drop the market hard. So, uncommon, bear trap, expert. I hate this. So I need to drop the market. Is what I need to do. Right? The math is mathing here. Yeah, we skip. Oh no! the chaos. I needed that. I didn't think about that. Okay, this is scary. This is getting too expensive. I'm having fun, though. This game's really fun. Look, part of the problem with me yapping is that I lose focus on some of the great games. This is a demo. It's called Insider Trading. It's really good. Found it because of Northern Lion. I watch a ton of Northern Lion. Literally nothing to do with why I have Lion as my name. I picked it before Northern Lion did, in my opinion. I didn't know about the dude when I was like 10. I don't mind adding a bull or bear. I think we can handle it. And we no longer have to do negatives. Okay. Or we no longer have to do 2. I'm getting such a huge deck. And I need to bring the price down. So, that being said, what I can do, remove. I got a bird, okay. Does nothing if queued in first slot. Move that there. We're spending a ton of tokens on this. Move that there. So what this is going to do, because this is going to be a combo, it's going to re-trigger all of this. Oh, it's going to be positive, isn't it? Fuck. Because this is going to re-trigger so many times. Yeah, I've got to trade on this, don't I? Yeah, the combo gives me a bunch of points, too. This is going to be tough. Oh, trigger and FOMO happen so often. Oh, this is amazing for us. Never mind. We're perfectly fine. I didn't realize FOMO is every time there's a 5% change. Oh. Okay, well, we're chilling. FOMO is literally the best card in the game. How big is our one, by the way? Our flock? It's pretty big. Anyway, let's get another perk here. This game is great. Balance can go extra. Nice. I think that is what I need. I need negative money. Who doesn't? Am I right, guys? Who doesn't need negative money? Okay, so this is a day where I think I could, in theory, skip. Right? It's Tuesday. I'm going to be adding a random bull or bear card to the deck every single day. I need to remember that. Yeah, let's just... Oh, let's move something to make it drop more, I guess. Also, huge bowl, by the way, but I'm going to delete that. We're going to spend a few tokens to actually delete both of those. So, skipping the day gives me the tokens that I spent back. I delete those. Everything costs a lot now, though. I really need to, like, make this as negative as possible for myself. I mean, I love overcharge. That's great. Because then I can trigger negatives multiple times. Big. Okay, the reason I'm trying to get lower money is because of this. Let's remove the bird. We got flock, which I think means it goes to the moon, right? But I have to skip. It's still going up. It's such a high number at this point. I have made too good of a build. I think you have to have both negative and positive, and that is honestly insane. That's crazy. They did a great job designing this. I guess I just take that, because that's really easy to zero out. And what I want to actually do is get rid of this champ, because he's making it too hard on my life to gain points. Grant the trigger to the right, +2. Beautiful. I can use this on that guy. He will drop the price. He will tank the price alone. Oh, that is actually amazing. We in a single day have dropped the price quite a bit. Okay, now I have to make a huge comeback though, which is probably impossible in all reality, but it's okay. If adjacent to a monkey, destroy the monkey. We have money to spend here. Remove. Oh, wow. So, move you to the front. Remove this. Because you do nothing. You do nothing. You give plus 8%. Remove the trade guru. Remove... remove the other early bird? No, remove the hawk. Remove the bear. Oh my god. Move the bird. Remove the supply disruption. Can I please? I'm not gonna get it, am I? Okay. This is probably a massive number though, right? It has to be. This has to be an insane number. And just... It's fine. It's fine. Trade it, and we get the right amount. We can go negative. We have a lot of FOMO. Beautiful. We made $7,000. I don't understand why it says I have so much negative money. Is that because of FOMO? Like, FOMO buys it? Oh, that was it! I did not realize. Nice. We have beat the game. It is that simple. Okay. Before I end this game, right? It's not all about money. Make sure you do things that you enjoy. Make sure you have fun, as I said in the last video. Make sure you do things for your passion. Do things that don't make you money. I, a lot of times, get stuck in the trap of like, this is the grind. This is what I have to do. Don't do that. It's not all about the money. This was insider trading.